but they've learned as much as they can learn, which is the other thing I want to talk about. You get horses that these have done so well. If you'd have seen them and actually sat by the side of us when they were dangerous on the road, obviously we had to take them on the road to get them used to the road. You know, it's a very thing. And if you say, well, would you use a schoolmaster? Well, you'd need a schoolmaster with 17 hands, wouldn't you, on heavy horse? So, you know, to hold the one up who's, you know, panicking a bit. Also, these have been together all their lives. They're half brothers. So, if you separate them, the problem you've got then, when you separate them, is that they're already uptight before you even want to go and start work with them. So, although I could separate them, I just thought in this particular case it would be best if they stayed together, took a bit of solids from each other. I'll be brothers with me, everything's all right, you know. And it's worked out for us, so we've been able to take them down into the town. We've taken them on a big, really seriously fast road, the old A30, between, you know, going down between Stockbridge, what's the old Winchester Road, Stockbridge to Barton Stacey. They've been on that road. Well, the road's very hilly up and down, so, and it looks like the Arctics are coming out the ground on a, you know, on an elevator almost. And you see the top of the cab or the top of the lorry, and then up it goes, comes out the ground. And they've coped with that all right. And the funny thing is, there's always something with horse that ends up being the last thing you've got to correct. And although these are not quite done yet because they're coming back to be worked as a tandem, that's lovely. There's always something that's the last thing. So with these ones, it's rubbing their bridles, you know. And obviously what we do, you can see they're clean and shiny, the horses, you know. They're washed every time they come back with a pressure washer with hot water. And we wash their heads with a sponge and the bucket, you know, so it's not like they've got anything there that's upsetting them. You know, because that wouldn't be fair, would it? I mean, if they had little something that was bothering them, that wouldn't be any good at all. So, but two nice horses. But they was a bit, they took a little bit of time to settle. They was a bit wary. But I can't honestly say to you that they were ever anything other than, like, you knew underneath it all, if you treated them right, you know, obviously you've got to be disciplined, you've got to do what you ask them to do, you know, and that's common sense. But it's how you do it with them. You couldn't bully these horses, and if you know, it wouldn't be any good. You know, you just got to just take them. And they're two different horses, which obviously doesn't help at all. You know, when they're two different types, you know, they're different, their outlook on life is different. And I couldn't say that one is teaching the other, you know, I couldn't say that. Personally, myself. Whoa, baby. Whoa. Whoa. Stand still. So it's another opportunity for me to stand. And what I want to do is not hold them on the reins at all. You know, like, I want them just to stand there if they will. And I don't want him to do that. Now, Ryan, that's Ryan there. He's gone, right. Okay, that car's gone, time to move. No good. He's got to stand there. You see him just went to move, and I checked him immediately with the rain. We'll just leave him stand here for a minute. Because it's good in one way that they go, well, that car's gone, we can go now, can't we? Walk. Oh, that's lovely. So we just go up a little trot now. Trot, boys, trot. Now Rocket runs with his, I can straighten his edge, it's not a problem at all. I'm not concerned about that at this stage, yeah? But I think he likes to know that Ryan's there. He likes to have him, within reach of touching him, yeah? That's just what I think, that's just what he likes. And yet the ironical thing is, he's gone on the outside better than Ryan, yeah? Now, if you say to me, have you had Ryan on the outside? We stood him on the outside, we had him across the, you know, the road in the arena on the outside. That all would not be happy. I knew he wouldn't be happy with traffic running quite to him. He wouldn't cope with that. But I think if we put Rocket out there, he's got the solace of his brother next door, and he would cope with it a little better, which is proved to be true. But there are been times when, you know, it's been quite serious. But then what do? You've got to do the best you possibly can to produce the horses that are safe, confident and happy. And if I could have had these at 3-year-old, untouched, because they've got nice temperaments, you know, they wouldn't hurt you for the world. There was no intention of kicking you, biting you or anything like that, not at all in any way. It's not made that way. But what they would do is, there'd be a noise and they'd turn around and knock you straight out the way because they were getting away from the noise or whatever was bothering them. But yeah, they've done really well, so we're pleased with them. As much as I can tell you about them, but we'll look at them again on another film. There's my baby, good boy.